It's not
But
late for you, dude. You're West
right.
Coast.
I was up at 4 a.m. I was waiting on Pokemon to come out. The Crown Tender still hasn't been released to my knowledge. I'm very angry. I'm going to be emailing Nintendo a strongly worded letter.
Make sure you spell correctly. I know you have difficulties with that.
I do. It'll be a good email, not an embarrassing one, I promise.
All right. Well, they're taking some time on these bans here, or rather the picks over on Spirits. I'm not sure what they want to put up here, because I think they have no idea what the lanes are. I don't know what the lanes are.
No. I mean, Tiny could be run in a couple different places. I imagine they're going to run the Snapfire mid this game. It stops them from picking up a Phoenix. Definitely discourages that one. They want something, I think, with the can make things happen in the early game a little bit more. It's something that can sit in the lane by itself, because Tiny, if you're playing it on the position 4, you're gonna want to move them around the map. So could see something like Wind Ranger wouldn't be all sitting in a lane by itself, or something that is difficult to dive in the mid lane.
You don't think the Snap's
gonna?
Radiant team's turn to
I think they. Okay, I don't like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they need things that sit in the lane by themselves better. I think Snapfire can be picked up mid here, but I think you're also pretty susceptible to getting gone on. In this Clockwork Puck Bounty Hunter route lineup, they're just going to run with the Snapfire nonstop. That's one thing I'm not sure if you notice is the issue with this mid Snapfire. It doesn't right-click heroes very well, so if the enemies get on top of you or want to run at you, they're able to do so very easily. You need things to get them off. And, Tusk, he can pair that tag team up with tons of slow and the armor reduction off with the little shredder and whatnot. You have great early kill potential with that, but you're also having a lot of problems dealing with the Clockwork here.
Going to be an issue, and you keep saying you'd like to see something that could be left alone in the lane, and we're rapidly running out of heroes that can still put early game pressure on, because we saw actually the Medusa, right, that got picked up with the Snapfire. Medusa, kind of a chonky girl. She can't really move around super fast, and it doesn't matter when you've got a Snapfire just yeeting you into everyone, but she takes too long to come online.
Yep.
And so you can't do that. You could always do something like Lifesteal is already banned out, so never mind. He's generally a hero that you can kind of leave alone. You could try to go for something like a Terrorblade, just because he's gonna leave and go off in jungle. And then it does free up a lane, but I don't really love that either. I don't know. I just feel like these heroes don't have the best of synergy together right now.
It does feel a little bit like they've randomly thrown this together.
Yeah.
They're thinking the same on Beast Coast, though. They ban out the Terrorblade. They don't want to deal with that armor. My major issue with the Terrorblade being picked up is just their ability to burst him down.
Right.
With the Clockwork, the Puck. Probably, again, Chris Luck on this Bounty Hunter. He can build 1,000 different things. He's probably very happy to pick up a Dagon.
10 seconds remaining.
Blow people up with that one, especially up against the Terrorblade. But they're at the bottom of the reserve type here. They need to ban out a hero now. Looks like they ban out the Monkey King, so they're not certain that it's going to be Chris Luck on the Bounty Hunter in mid. Slaughter banned out last here, and that makes a bit of sense as well. It does pair decently with the Bounty Hunter. You get those that extra crit damage on top of people each attack with the track, and Slaughter amping that damage is pretty big. But Ember Spirit picked up last, so it's probably gonna be a support Bounty Hunter then, right?
Yeah, I would assume. Or they're going to put, I believe,
10 seconds
maybe put
remaining.
Whisper on it, right? Run the Puck 5, 4 o'clock.
5 seconds
Obviously,
remaining.
run 3 Bounty Hunter, 2 Ember, 1 Jug. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whoa, that is ambitious. You're playing Wraith King against Ector.
That is an interesting one. Hector, he's gonna be more than happy to build a Diffusal Blade against this. It does limit their options a little bit, but I feel like they're not playing around super big cooldowns. You're not going to have such a great time here. A very aggressive early laning phase they have as well. Benny, I don't think he's going to get the time he needs to come online with this hero.
No, I don't think so either. I like how the 2 cores on the side of Beast Coast immediately know, all right, this is my hero. This is my hero. Oh, it's the 3 clockwork. Neph no like that.
Okay, I don't. I think the hero is just able to do practically as much with no money than he can do with a little bit. You know, maybe he wants to pick up a 4-staff or something else, depending on the game, but you really don't need to be running his position 3 for that. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me to run clockwork in that way because you're not increasing his utility at all. The only time you really want to run the clockwork in the position 3 is if you need something else in the 4 and the 5 and you're kind of backed into a corner. But I don't think that was the case in this game. Schofield easily could have been position 3 on the puck and done a lot of work. But I don't think they're struggling too much here. We'll see how this game goes. You know, they're on the Brazilian server. Last time they didn't have the ping on their side. This time executing is going to be a little bit easier.
Hopefully. And it does look like Hane's going to be taking the Snapfire into the off lane. Minnie will be taking the tiny mid. So a little bit off on some of these predictions here. But I still feel like Beast Coast is looking very strong.
I agree. That is a decked out juggernaut that he has.
Oh yeah, he loves Jug. I think he's got the wrestling belt on him too.
The wrestling belt?
It looks like one of the belts that you win if you were playing in the WWE.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's Crimson Witness items on this guy. What has he got?
Prepare for
Oh, no, he doesn't, actually. I thought he did at one point.
No, the katana's kind of expensive. He's got the Arcana, Exalted Blade Form Legacy. Interesting. I wonder how much all this is.
Yeah, the katana is alone looks very expensive.
I mean, Juggernaut. It makes sense that he loves Juggernaut. This is one of the most weeb heroes, and Hector is a massive weeb.
Oh, it's like that and Anti-Mage, right? Those are the two like super weeb heroes.
Yeah.
God, I hate Jug. Not as much as I hate Silencer, but it's he's just sort of a boring hero. I don't know.
I wouldn't say that's true. I think he's got a lot going for him. You can play him in more interesting ways than you can play other people. You've seen the E-Blade Radiance Juggernaut build where you just kill people with spin, right?
I have, and I hate it.
It's a lot of fun.
It's also a lot of stress.
Yeah. He's got a lot of things they can get out of with this spin this game, though. Again, you can get out of the Wraith King. They do have the BKB piercing disabled, or the Magic King piercing disabled in the form of Walrus Punch, but it makes Snapfire's life pretty difficult. You're not able to do tag team damage onto people. Wraith King isn't able to get on people. He can't stand up with Cookie, so it just makes a lot of sense for the disengage. He's a very strong leaner as well.
I understand why he's good here. I just think he's kind of boring. That's just me. Moves.
What's boring about spinning like a top? And you know what? I can play my Beyblade Dota, and you can play your, I don't know what carries you consider cool.
No, that's a lie. I have carries that I like to play. I like Luna, honestly. Already, Hector forced to just spin away. Be a little bit difficult here. Moose is, with this bounty hunter, not the strongest hero as a support, but is enough to be very annoying. So he'll just keep on poking, and already you see the Enchantress making her way up top. Schofield should have a very easy time of this, though, just cutting each of these waves. There's not much that they can do about it.
Whisper's HP is dropped pretty low already. The Skellington did a lot to him. He's going to have to salve up here. You're going to have to salve up here. Thank you.
He's working on it. Let him think about it. Maybe he was going to min-max a little bit more. Maybe he was going to take a little more damage before he goes to that salve.
He was sitting at the max threshold that he could have been at. I ran the numbers.
We just talked about how you're bad at math.
Don't tell the viewers that. They can't remember things that have happened.
While you were here. Mai down here, though, is caught in the trees here with Hector. Not quite enough damage, though, to take him down just yet, so. No mana left over here on K1. Been forced to use that spin quite a few times out there. Very aggressive. And again, I like this, but they have to continue to do it. You can force Hector out of lane, But he's gonna come back with a vengeance if you don't ensure that. Oh wow, that's Tomato. Just give him the clap there.
You don't want to be caught with the tomato in your hand, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing, dude. Lages taking a couple pop shots over here at Schofield, sitting pretty low himself here. Doesn't quite have that level 2 online, just gets it now.
You'll not thrive.
With bottom lane, Hector's forced to play very far back underneath his tower. He has spin available if the enemies try to commit too hard onto him. I think he's trying to bait out Snapfire right there, but, you know, not falling for it. Not committing the cookie or the scatter blast instead. You know, just getting these auto attacks off onto him.
I wonder why they decided to go for Moose as this position 5 bounty hunter. Maybe just trying to test some things out. Does feel a little weird. Oh, Shards push him forward and don't get the catch. So got the healing ward online now for Hector. It's gonna help him sustain in lane. He's just gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not able to stop this healing ward either. They have to dive underneath the tower. So Hector holding it in position there, and you know he's getting a lot of efficiency out of it. Not only healing himself, but also Moose. All right, never mind. I'd say he was getting efficiency out of it, but then he missed like 4 seconds of that heal. Absolutely awful. No excuse to that kind of gameplay.
Nice sentry over here, trying to make sure they take down any sort of wards. Moose using that clarity. Just waiting for the opportune moment to go out and strike. Cookie hop over onto Hector. But on the back line here, Moose, they want to get this kill. They're not able to do it in time. It's going to fall first. Moose will clean up, though, and take out Grandma.
No, but she's going to come back full HP and mana, and, of course, with items for this Tusk. Speaking of, he's got his the boots now, or clarities and tangos all sent out to him. And I imagine a couple other items as well.
Benny having the time of his life, though, up here on this top lane. 26 and 8, currently top of CS. Whisper, not much that he can really do here. Though Schofield has been taking a lot of the flack here from the Wages the entire time. So, has had a little bit of an easier time knowing that his support is just trading back and forth and doesn't have that heat on him. But still, like you said, the Skelly Men, they do damage. It adds up. Lane, the spin comes out. That's a little bit of damage over here onto Ma, but it's going to open the door now if they want to try to go back in. It does take a little bit of that scatter blast damage, too.
Yep, they'll wait until tag team is off a cooldown before recommitting onto this, and while Blade Fury is still down. K1, he walked kind of far forward there. Almost too far forward. You know, getting yourself caught underneath that tower, all these creeps, when he's got tag team available isn't something you want. Grabs the bounty rune on Mini. Unfortunately, Moose didn't snag it. He doesn't get the other one because of that either.
Just an even
Feels
split,
pretty bad.
Now, Hector's going to be very careful. He doesn't have spin for another 3 seconds. He's going to go down here. So Moose, trying to get those runes, actually ends up giving him this opportunity to take down Hector. And that's, what, two kills now on him?
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him just walk off into the jungle at this point.
I've had enough. The whole I'm
That's what
done.
happened last time.
Yeah.
He says, all right. He's going to TP back into the lane, though. But there's just not much that Moose can really do to help him when they move on him like that, especially if he's trying to do any sort of roaming.
Oh, he just missed a last hit to the catapult. It's not a Hector move. You know, he's tilted at this point. Died twice in the lane.
Again, this is the Brazil server this time around, not Peru.
That is true. A little bit of packet loss, a little bit of ping issues that the players have.
I don't think it's too mad. Wow, Chris Luck. It's his second rune of opportunity here. Mini here in the middle lane. Again, I do feel like every time that Chris Luck has a very comfortable game, it doesn't matter how Hector's lane goes. And that's one of the things that made them so good. Moose turns back around, gets that little bit of a steal. They have the dust. They're going to go in for the snowball to get the kill on Moose. But now Ma will go down here to Hector. And look at this, Haynes like, all right, I've had enough. I'm just going to go use the salve, go hit some creeps. I don't want to bother with you, Hector. No big deal. Top lane, though, Whisper forced to use the cogs to try to run away. Oh, the impetus fell at the last second. These boys, the Skellies, can they get him? He's taken a lot of harass here. But he does not have boots, actually. Look at this chase. Turns back around. Does take a little bit more damage, but I think the region's going to be enough as these little Skelly boys will time out. And fall to the tower.
And point to a second wall underneath that tower. Heroes have so much regen in 2020. It is insane. Compared to what we used to have. You know, back in my day, you need to send yourself out regen. You were poor. Your passive gold was a lot lower than it is now. You didn't get stack packs.
Yo, look at this. Look at Minnie and Ma right behind the tower. They want Hector. And Minnie does eventually find him. Spin's gonna come out though, and you can see the TP's also coming out too. They want to try to protect him. Chris Luck is here. Sees an opportunity. That Avatar's only gonna land over here onto the support. So Moose will get down, but oh, look at this! These kisses coming out from Snapfire just absolutely blow Chris Luck up.
Yeah.
Now Hector's just like, oh god. Don't have enough mana to TP out. I'm gonna use my healing ward. Never mind, it's gone now. Whisper though finds a kill on Nuages. The avalanche on the bottom. They're looking for a toss up. I don't think they have it though, as Hector just slowly gets clicked down.
I bet you were wishing that you had that town portal scroll or mana for the spin. You hadn't dropped that on the healing ward just then. Chris Luck, he's back though. Had the remnant down after he died, and he wants this kill on Snapfire, and he's gonna get it by God.
Yes, he is. Those shards aren't going to stop him, but maybe a Walrus Punch will slow him down just a little bit. Only has one remnant left, and look at just crawling forward. Looks like they're going to be able to kite him as Nuages has made his way back down. He does manage to go and hide away here. Bounty Hunter's here. Looks like he'll be able to get the kill onto Hane. He'll turn this back around, try to get the kill on Mon. He realizes he's not going to be able to do it as they just chase him around into a circle here. Nuages now has to run away. Knows that he can't stand toe-to-toe with this, as Minnie also comes back down. A lot of movement down here in this bottom lane, and it's allowing Whisper to have a little breathing room, but at the same time, more space here for Benny.
My fight recap is glitched out there, unfortunately. I don't get to see abilities used, but that was the dodge on the scatter blast with the sleight of fist, right? That was so sick there. Allowed him to live, and he's back. He gets one and he wants more. Here he comes.
He wants more cookies, man. Give him up, Granny. It's almost Halloween. Cookie hop forward, a little bit of a slow. They have the slide, Walrus Punch. He wants to go in after Hane, but he doesn't want to dive over here on this tower. We'll just go forward here over onto Ma. Tries to get a couple of these slides off, does manage to find it. Slow coming out again over here on Chris Luck. They've got the snowball Moose standing nearby. Snapfire Kisses goes for a little bit of a dodge, and he manages to go off to the side. Is he going to make it out alive? Is this guy going to do it? Chris Luck still alive, turns back around. He wanted that kill on Ma so bad, but he didn't get it. A little too greedy, my friend, but so very close. Ma's butthole's got to be puckered after that.
Yeah, he managed to survive that one. Would have went down, but he's a smart guy. He bought these infused raindrops at the start of that team fight, and 120 extra HP is what got him through that.
Indeed. Minnie on the hunt here. Hookshot doesn't connect from Whisper. It's just a little bit off, so toss up into the air here. Just trying to make a little bit of space as they go and they grab up some of these bounty runes.
Forced to get back.
Nuages though takes so much damage. There's the remnant forward. That's a dead enchantress. And now Moose is here. He's going to steal a little bit of gold here from Minnie. They even have the track off, so that's going to make this farm a lot nicer if they can get this kill. Schofield has the illusory orb, waiting patiently here. Going to go in, pop forward. Where's the waning rift? There it is. One more hit. Cookie, though, coming out, saves Minnie, but the slight comes out just in the nick of time. They'll manage to turn it back around, though. They get the kill on Moose. They get the kill on Schofield, and Chris Luck will also fall with that rotation. Well done, coming out from the side of Spirits.
Take that trade 4 for 2, a little bit over ambitious there, and of course, the XP swings about 1,000 in the favor of Team Spirit there, and 400 gold. And off the back of that, they got the skeletons at the tower, they got the catapult. Nothing they can do to defend this one. Fortify on cooldown still. Puck comes down here, but this isn't the best positioning. You're putting yourself in the middle of a bunch of different people.
Oh, the hookshot though from the other side as they jump over here onto Benny. He doesn't have enough mana for the reincarnation. Gets pulled into the snowball. They're waiting patiently here. It doesn't matter. They'll clean him up. Snapfire over on the back lines here. Moose making his way over. And it's just not enough damage. Although somehow they managed to get the kill on Hector in the top lane while this is all going down. And they're trying to make the space. That is not what they want to happen. The Cogs, though, will push back over here onto Ma. They'll be able to take down the Tusk. They still have this vision over here on Nuages. He goes, he pops that Dream Coil and will fall. And we get a little bit of that track gold, too.
Yeah, having that tower go down there is pretty good, opening up the juggle from the enemy team. But you definitely want to be holding on to a stick or something like that, or paying a little bit closer attention to your mana there. Wraith King, if he manages to get back up there, it's a completely different team fight.
I know some Wraith Kings too, they even like to just hold on to a mango in their backpack just in case.
Dire's middle tower is under
In case they're hungry, and then you
Just a little
snack away.
snack, you know?
Yeah,
Wraith King can have a little snack, because he's been
That's
extra
it.
good.
that's me when I'm casting Summon. I just have a box of granola bars beside my computer in case we don't have time between series.
I mean, that's literally every caster. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen the video of Jenkins eating spaghetti?
He's eating. Was he doing it on camera?
No, so basically we had okay, hold that thought because Hayne is about to get jumped on over here. Look at this damage coming out from Moose. Chris Luck's here, and they try to turn it back around. The slide comes through though. They'll be able to get the kill onto Snapfire. Moose not looking too healthy here, although the snowball only gonna go over here onto Chris Luck. It lands over onto Whisper too. And turn back around. Another track is thrown down here as Ma tries to do enough damage to Whisper, but he's not gonna be able to do it in time as Chris Luck gets himself a double kill. They'll follow up with a beautiful Dream Coil as Hector just zips on and spins to win Beyblade Dota. They got another track down over here on Mini, and it's a triple kill now for Chris Luck.
A beautiful Almi slash taking down that Enchantress. You're not really going to be able to run down just because he's got the Trank boots right now as well, but you don't get slowed by that Untouchable. Actually, she doesn't have the Untouchable, never mind, but you don't get slowed by it when you're invulnerable in the Juggernaut, so...
No, you don't.
Rips that Enchantress apart. I guess it gives you no offensive capability. You might even need to heal at the early levels. It feels very odd not seeing that ability skilled, but he has reasons, I'm sure.
Well, our Wraith King now has finished up the Echo Saber, and he's realized from his errors earlier, it's gonna get himself that full magic wand. He needs to have some way of being able to have his reincarnation.
Yeah.
I have to say, this bounty hunter is doing work.
Oh yeah. He's
Surprised.
having a rough go at it earlier. Wasn't able to help out Hector in the laning phase a whole lot, unfortunately, but now we just constant vision of the enemies, especially against heroes like Tusk, who love to take these early fights. Ooh! He's out!
He's made it! Whisper, though, not looking too great. They're going to throw out a couple more tracks, though. There's going to be some of those shards. Whisper, is he going to survive this? It's looking... Oh, they toss him up, though! Whisper, he's still alive! Hector, chasing him down! Ma, he's gone too far! He's all alone from the rest of his team, and now Beastcoast says, get away from our clockwork! What is wrong with you? Another flare here. They've got the vision. Snowball will come out, buys him a little bit more time. Schofield will go down, but Ma... spinning to win here. Hector will find the kill. And now Chris Luck is angry. He wants more. Does see Hayne over here. And there's a couple of these nice slides. They've got more tracks thrown out here by Moose.
Deserves just as much help as bottom.
Chris Luck, he'll chill out though for a moment. He'll just go and hit these creeps as everyone has moved away.
Yeah, and Moose, he backs off. He sets his eyes elsewhere. Wants to see what Benny's been up to. Not gonna get too far ahead. Picks up a bounty rune on the way down there. Wagaze, I think he sees what he's up to, and so Benny, he backs up.
Top tower has looked better.
When the track suddenly applies to you, you have a feeling that bounty hunter is close by.
Radiant's top tower
Man, look at
deserves
Hector's
just as much
farm
help as
here.
bottom.
He's behind on the Wraith King, right? Because the Skelly Boys, they just farm so fast. But he's got some good items on him. He's almost got that Monza style completed now.
You need to be a little bit more active on Jug. Your kit is just better for moving with your team and taking these team fights. You have Blade Fear, you have Healing Ward to fall back on. He's going to actually be doing something with his split pushing here, though. Now he's got the cart with him, and never mind. He's back to the jungle. Hitting towers doesn't increase
There
the
are
GPM.
creeps to be hit, sir.
Cracks in Dire's
Yeah.
top tower?
Yeah,
That is
yep.
more important.
A prize.
Ma, on the low ground here. Toss over onto Chris Luck, and he tries to zip out, but he just can't do it fast enough. So that is the Snapfire Kisses, and now on cooldown.
Radiant's
And they
middle
looks
tower
like they'll
is
be able to
under
take
attack.
this mid tower.
Yep. Victor now moving on to the top tower. Harpy Stormcrafter killed a couple of the creeps, but he starts tanking up the tower shots himself with the healing ward on top of him. Not much the enemy's going to be able to do here. Puck rotates
I'm
in.
just so scared. Jump forward here from Mini. Puck just gonna have to hide away here. Throws the tree out. Doesn't quite connect over here. Zuages gets jumped on here by Whisper. They'll be able to take down Schofield, but Benny's also here now. And they've got the dust over here from Moose. This is not looking great for Whisper. He doesn't have those cogs up to try to separate him, so he will go down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
More gold under Benny's belt. He's got another 15 seconds of the Midas. The enemies start to go on him here, though. He's got to be careful.
Radiant's bottom
get himself back. He doesn't manage to reincarnate this time, though. I'm surprised to see him going for this Desolator against all these, I guess the Juggernaut and the Ember Spirit. Doesn't make that much sense to me. It's a pretty good damage item, I suppose.
Thinking that he's gotta just play very forward and very fast. So, we're used to seeing the Chris Luck. Sorry, not the Chris Luck, the Hector Wraith King, right? That's a little bit more laid back, that just wants to farm. As I say this, that's a dead K1.
Consider yourself.
It looked like he tried to do Omni Slash as he was just about dead there. Going for the Maelstrom, speaking of like laid back farming builds. Opts not to go the Battle Fury. Some sort of wave clear is pretty good though.
Still a farming item either way. Hookshot comes in over here on Mini, and he's just tracked up too many bodies here. As they go, they hold him into place, and Whisper will get the final hit. Things are coming out. They know that they're up here. They've got the vision. They jump forward immediately over to Nuages. They'll follow up with the Dream Coil. And again, look at this positioning coming out from Hayne here. As he throws out those kisses, they can't get too close to it right now. Schofield does go down. There's going to be a snowball being thrown out over here at Whisper. Trying to run away here. Does have the battery assault still available, but there's too many creeps here, so they just toss Nuages over here as well. This is looking like a dead Whisper. It does take some time though. Ma on the back lines. Chris Luck will be able to go collect the kill. Hector spinning around over here, but he's split up from the rest of his team. This Hayne now trying to fight his way through here with Chris Luck. Oh, they get the stomp off though, and there's going to be the Omni Slash. Are they going to be lucky? It's going to be a triple kill now for Chris Luck. Moose still alive and kicking. Benny now trying to run away. He does have the reincarnation. He should be absolutely fine here. But they'll take down the Enchantress creep.
Enemy team, Beast Coast does an excellent job there of picking their targets and juking around that team fight. Chris Luck, finding that triple kill there, and of course Hector just weaving in and out of that team fight. And of
oh gosh, Mini found a kill on Moose. I guess he had just stuck around a little bit too long there.
He's got the blink there. How much damage did that do? Let's take a quick, you got your 1200 burst damage there.
Just a little bounty hunter.
Tiny, excellent hero. But they pick their targets very well, and they know, okay, the Wraith King, he's more of a problem if we bring him down once. We're not going to cast our spells on him. We'll kind of juke him around. We'll let him wail on people. We'll deal with him afterwards. Of course, they never ended up having to deal with him. Bottom.
Oh, there's the yeet over onto K1, and they're just gonna stun lock him into place. The XD comes out.
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, he didn't.
Was it spin on cooldown there, or was he just like stunned up before?
He was stunned up. He immediately got hit by just the Enchantress getting yeeted at him, and then the follow up with the tiny and of course the tough stuns. Never stood a chance.
It might be the ping, Hector does have like insanely fast reaction time, so I think him dying there, like as the thing is flying through the air, either he's not paying attention, might be taking a sip of water or something like that. Well, he thinks he's farming the triangle safely.
And all of a sudden he's dead. Go feel. Does have the Dream Coil available. He's gonna run right into Benny here. The toss up into the air. Is he even gonna be able to get it off? No, he's not. Cookie hop backwards here for Nuages. He's just gonna chill out over here on this tier 2 side of this little area.
Minis, he saves his friend. Yeah, there we go. True friendship right there.
Mm-hmm. Don't leave your friends on cliffs if you can take them down.
And they shove down the mid lane with the catapult. Oh, they got to keep Cardi safe. Fort? They don't keep Cardi safe.
They don't keep Cardi safe.
They had 2 cards there they could have saved. You hate to see it. Instead, they...
Oh, Mini, thinking he's going to be able to find it. The Avalanche doesn't connect this time, though. Swainey rift forward, drop the Dream Coil, trying to push them back using those cogs. And again, they have the Snapfire up and running, though. This is just doing so much damage, they can't get anywhere close to it. Chris Luck gonna get stunned up over here on the back line. Spin coming out from Hector. They're gonna buy back now over on Whisper. Mob will fall. And Benny here, okay, getting that Omni Slash, still bouncing back and forth. Looks like it almost manages to take down Benny, but the Avalanche toss here will be able to take down Hector. He's not alive, and Kiki just doesn't have enough HP to stay alive. Hayne on the back lines, though, will go down. Chris Luck, he needs help. Oh, the crits are too big coming out from Benny. He is absolutely fine here, so he's going to go back in. Hopefully get a bash over here onto Whisper. He finds it. Push back again, though, and that is going to be the reincarnation being caught. But 2 heroes alive over here on the side of Beast Coast. And that's it.
Manages to get through those shards right there, so they're not going to be able to clean that back up. But did hit level 18 in that fight, the Wraith King. Well, 19, almost 20 now. Here we go. Only 40-second cooldown on that reincarnate. So you're going to have to deal with that double Wraith King life right away now. It feels like they're getting backed against a wall here on Beast Coast. You're not going to be able to farm as efficiently right now on Juggernaut. He's been working on this Maelstrom for ages now, it feels.
Jug is just too squishy right now. Like, that's a huge problem for him. He just can't stand toe-to-toe with, the Tiny. Being able to burst him down is a problem. The Snapfire is a huge issue for them. Absolutely massive. Every time that Hane has that Mortimer's Kisses up, they can't fight anywhere near it. They have to just immediately Delta Split. They need to get some BKBs up. Not something that, any core really wants to pick up, but...
Oh, Whisper, you're already dead.
You're dead, yeah. Schofield trying his best, though. Hookshot doesn't quite connect here, as he's going to get held into place here with Benny. You're trapped in here with him. Though the leash does end up snapping. Tree gets tossed in. Whisper somehow still alive, though, thanks to this Hood of Defiance. Oh my god, if he manages to get out, nope, they find him. They just stun him, and they give the chop.
Now, 500 gold away from this Abyssal Blade on the Wraith King.
Oh, this again! These Mortimer Kisses, they're so strong. They have the BKB up and running over on Chris Luck. He wants this kill on Mini, and he just can't seem to quite finish him off. Last second, though, does manage to get the kill. He throws out the Remnant. He's going to be able to run away. They don't have the chase. Just throw out one of the creeps. He's going to try to just bottle through. He's about going back in, trying to help out Hector, but Hector's spinning himself back away. I don't know if they can do this. Cookie Hop comes out. Puck already, though, blink away. Benny going to town over here, and he's getting some really lucky bashes, or not bashes, but bounces, as they do manage to take down Benny once. Oh my god, Moose. Woo, he's just chopped to pieces, but they do have that Spirit Vessel. They'll try to buy him a little bit more time in the snowball. Benny, though, looks like he's finally going to get slain here. As the rest of the Beast Coast, hot on pursuit now. They have vision on most of these guys. They've got the Puck with the Illusory, just to go. Drops the Dream Coil, catches Ma over here in the corner. So it looks like coming out from Sapphire.
Oh my god. Hey, getting away with murder there and finishing him off. Amazing end to the tail of that fight. I mean, Beast Coast, they played that fight so well in so many ways, despite it feeling so behind for them there. Chris Luck, I mean, he got away with murder several times. All these heroes, the Puck, the Juggernaut, the Clockwork, all playing with such low HP there, continuing to just juke around them. I feel like they're having like a couple communication issues. Some of these stuns are being chained up on the side of Spirits, but as they take Roche right now, it's terrifying. Look at all the damage that this does. Mortimer Kisses is still on cooldown for another couple of seconds here, but it will be up before they manage to finish off Roshan. With that and the Toss Avalanche combination, I think you got to get out of here.
Oh, the hook, though, coming out here from Whisper. We'll buy them a little bit more time. If they can take Mini out, that's a lot of the threat just eradicated here. Spin coming out, not going to be able to go and stun him down. And they've got their eyes on Nuages here. They want Hane. They're so sick of this nonsense here. He snaps the coil all by himself with the Spirit Vessel. He's just dead. And that is going to make it so much easier now for them to go back in that pit, finish off Roshan, knowing that they don't have to worry about anyone yeeting anybody at them or any sort of avalanche toss nonsense.
Yeah, the moment they see Benny move up here to the top of them, they say, okay, we do have enough time to take this after all. Even if he does make his way down here, they're down 2 heroes. We're back in this. We have the Aegis. Beast Coast starting to find a recovery here, and oh no.
Oh, the hook shot coming in hot over onto Nuages. That's a dead Enchantress.
You just don't hang around there. There's nothing waiting for you there but death.
Death. Absolutely.
They've got such huge reach, and they have the detection as well at the tracks. It's it's worth it for Moose to linger around if he can find himself a track kill.
There's the jump forward, though, over here on the mid lane, and they're going to make plays over onto Chris Luck. No Aegis on him. Just a little bit too far forward. I don't think they were expecting the Abyssal Blade to be completed on Benny at this time.
No. They do still have buyback available, though. It's not the end of the world.
Definitely not. They still have the Aegis, too.
You got to keep in mind at this point, the Wraith King's initiation range is huge. He gets gobbled up, spit out, and then after that he can just Abyssal Blade himself to put him on top of you yet again. And you're just stunned up this entire time as well. You deal with that, the bash percent chance, and of course the Wraith Fire Blast. It's looking pretty rough for them.
They're putting up a great fight here on Spirit. They're looking good. And I mean, we're about 27 minutes in, and it's still anyone's game. Bringing the fight forward to them, despite the fact that they do have an Aegis. That seems a little crazy here, but they go immediately jump over onto Schofield. He is a non-factor now. Could buy back if he wants. Chris Luck still down. Oh, look at that hook shot, though, into about 3 different one of these heroes, but is it going to be enough? That's Hayne sitting so far back here. Whisper trying to fight his way through, but just keep running him down. They'll get the kill over on the back lines, take him out first time around, but then Hector, that's going to be his Aegis. And the other side of Beast Coast, there's going to be the follow-up coming out from Chris Luck. They'll get the hold over here onto Nuages. They'll get the kill on Ma as well. Benny cooking over right back in again, but they do have the BKB over here on Chris Luck, and they have the Abyssal Blade available, but there's too many heroes that are chasing after him. All right, maybe they turn back around. Maybe they try to stop Hector. It looks like they're going to go and use it over onto Schofield. Where's Hector going?
He was trying to chase Benny there. I mean, he knew
Decides to leave?
I mean, at that point, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man. That hurts. Down for 73 seconds. No buyback.
What a cookie.
The toss right back into Benny. Hookshot comes in from Whisper, though. That yo-yo coming in hot. And he's going to try to spin, try to burn down Benny, but he still has that reincarnation back up again, so he's trying to fight through here. This battery assault doing work, so that's going to be the reincarnation. Coming right back up again. They're going to just beeline over into the back. Got the cookie. BKB coming out here from Minnie. They've got the Abyssal. The toss up over into the air. They're going to try to force step Chris Luck away, but can't get away in time. Benny, though, taking way too much damage this time. He is going to finally get taken down. Snapfire sitting on the low ground. Nuages, he's just caught in the circle of pain. A double kill now for Hector, and he's not done yet, although Ma with the snowball spin comes out. They want to make sure that he's going to be able to walk away from this. Whisper looking for this opening, has the battery assault. Look at Minnie. He wants this so bad. Just chases after him. Not quite enough damage, though. Ma chasing after him again, though, with those cogs. Hayne trying to just get the last couple of hits off, and he's not able to find him. He's just stuck inside of those shards. As another cookie hop comes out, Whisper wants this kill so bad, but he's not going to be able to find it. They'll settle for Hayne, though, if they're able to find it. So they'll chase him down. They've got the track on him. Down he goes. Minnie, though, able to TP away thanks to Hayne, putting his body in the way for sacrifice.
Oh, man. What a team fight there. It feels like Spirits, they could have ended that game out right there. I mean, you had the buyback available on the Wraith King. I think if he just buys back and teleports in, you take that fight and you win the game. The Emperor's dead without buyback at that point. I think you just need to go for it. But you know, instead they play it safe. They feel like, okay, if this game gets drawn out, I think we'll be completely fine here, guys. Let's just play a little bit slow. But against a team like Beast Coast, you're going to be kicking yourself for not taking any opportunity that you find. Fight, it does give Hector a window back in this game now. He has the Eye of Scotty completed as well, so it's going to be difficult for people to, I guess, both burst him down or get away from him. One of the better items against the Wraith King, be able to stop all that lifesteal that he's got going on.
They finish up the basher now for Hector, so it's going to be getting that sent out to him very soon, and things are probably going to start looking a little bit scarier for the side of Spirits.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, we're starting to have damage issues on Spirits. It's just Wraith King blowing people up now.
We still don't have, like, a BKB or anything on Jug. Like, I understand that he does have, you know, the spin that makes him magic immune, but I also feel like it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to see him pick up a Boring King bar. I don't know. What do you think?
I think he needs to be able to survive this initial burst. If you can't kill him with like the Snapfire going on to him, followed up by like a Toss Avalanche combo with the Abyssal Blade on to him, then you're going to be fine.
Oh, no. Okay, he does manage to go activate his BKB, but they just have too much damage. He's gone. Just like that. Snowball coming out now over here onto Whisper. Will get silenced up. Does manage to go and get some of that attention. Hector on the back line, though, does manage to take down Nuages, but I think he wants to go for someone bigger, someone scarier. As we can see these shells coming out, they managed to take down Chris Luck. Buybacks are coming out in mass, though, now, as the Tusk and the Enchantress want to get back into this. They know that the Ember is down.
Yeah.
But now they don't have the Snapfire Kisses, so...
They don't have creeps with them either. Need to wait until this mid lane finishes shoving itself in. You know, the longer this takes, the closer Ember becomes to getting back up. If you're going to expend your buybacks and take an over aggressive fight, I feel like it should have been the last one, not this one here.
Right.
But they push forward now, going for this tier 2. Fortify is still up. I mean, by the time they bring this one down and they go through Fortify, Ember will be back up again.
Oh, the jump forward immediately over here onto Schofield. They're just going to be able to blow up this puck, and he is gone. They have the vision over here onto Moose as well, so that other support no longer existing as this tower is very easily going to go over to the side of Spirits.
And this is interesting. Betting has actually opted to go the plus 20% Vampiric Aura lifesteal rather than the Wraithfire Blast on Death.
Interesting. It's a little bit more sustain, I guess.
Well, he thinks he's going to sit in place and fight the Juggernaut, but, you know, when he's just been getting kited, and then when he has to worry about the Eye of Scotty reducing his regen as well.
That's true, yeah.
It's rough.
Well, Spirit's taking over the triangle over here, just trying to shore it up, get some more farm online, take it away basically from the side of Beast Coast. And they're keeping tabs on the Roche Pit. Not going to be up, though. May respawn in about 36 seconds. But no guarantees.
Dire structures are fortified.
Mm-hmm.
They make their way up to this tier 2. Finish it off.
Bottom tower is being chipped away.
Yeah. Take that to make controlling the triangle just a little bit easier, and they'll keep Beast Coast locked into their base for now.
I mean, you say locked in their base, but Chris Luck is doing things out here, and so is Moose.
Well, I mean, these are heroes that are a little bit harder to keep locked into the base, but grabbing that, that shrine really helps. Beast Coast seems to always find a way out of their base when they're in situations like this. They shove the lanes, try to force the enemies back, onto these towers in order to defend. And a lot of these teams, they don't react to it in the best way.
Kane wanted that repair kit. Now he's not going to have it.
Yeah, the HP regen from it would be pretty nice. Yeah, and now he's got no neutral item because he threw back the last one he was holding. Rookie mistake.
Rookie. It's not real until it's in your hands, my friend.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Jerry not trying to shove out these lanes the safest way possible, using his Manta style now.
What are we looking at for Roche timer? 27 seconds. They're in position over here. Schofield's got to be so careful. Every time he shows up, Mini is just up his butt.
Yeah. Push pretty far forward right now on Chris Luck. They're grabbing bounty runs, and then Roche is going to spawn another 13 seconds here. But you're posturing very far forward. You're looking for a kill or to shove in these towers right now. You're not in position to take Roche on.
I mean, luckily they have very mobile, kind of slippery heroes on the side of East Coast, but like that, Schofield, he's dead. And he's the canary, so Chris Luck and Moose say, all right, we are getting the heck out of here. But this does open up the map here. They see that Roche is up for the side of the Dire, so they're going to have to go walk all the way back again.
Yep. And they flared it as well, so Clockwork knows that they're probably looking for that one, given that the Courier was on top of it when he flared.
All right, well, my question is, do they try to fight this?
They do not. They probably want to wait until Puck is back up. I mean, if they're going to fight it, they're forced to buy back. Okay.
All right,
they're
fight it. You have to watch out for the
the DD. Exactly what you need. This could be big. This could be game-winning.
They're trying, though. Hector joining on the backside. They do have the Lotus Orb, though, over here onto Whisper. Benny being held into place, and they're going to try to take advantage of this. As you can see, Hector trying to finish up. Ma over here does have that Ghost Scepter. Schofield, though, again, first to fall. The spin comes out. They want to try to finish this up, but they have to be careful because this Wraith King just has way too much damage. Lotus Orb coming right back in again. The bounce, the Force Staff will be able to keep Hector alive a little bit longer, but Minnie jumping on it. Again, there it is. There's the passes that you want to see here. You want to try to take down Benny. Try to get down one of these lives, but he's so tanky. He's not able to. He's still chasing after Hector here, and they've got to be able to go and just blow him up. He doesn't exist any longer. Whisper now taking a decent amount of damage. Both of these guys, they're sitting so low. It's a triple kill now for Chris Luck because he's been sitting on the back lines. He's also got himself that BKB, but he realizes he does have to run now. The stun comes out, though, from Hane. He's trying to just get a little bit more here. They do have that one remnant that they tossed out over to the side. Cookie Hop coming out here from Benny. He's trying to find the opening so he can get this Wraith Fire Blast off. Still has that Abyssal Blade, but it's on cooldown. They're just hunting Chris Luck down left and right here. It does see the courier as it runs by, but not really interested in it at this point. And they just give up on Chris Luck. They say, all right, that's enough of that. Let's get back into this Roche pit.
They took that team fight on Spirits, but I don't think they're going to be able to get anything off of it. They're going to be too much of a nuisance on Whisper. Chris Luck is, I feel like, going to prevent them from getting this Aegis. They have to be so careful at the moment. He might even steal it. Gets
they
in
have
position.
an invis over here on Mini. The toss up over onto Chris Luck. He's got to be so careful here. The yeet out. Benny's out of the pit. Oh, but he's got the Lotus. Thank God he has the Lotus. He was able to go and run away. So back into the pit they go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Benny.
Mini's just getting so much information here with this hook shot over in. Whisper gets the kill on Maz Courier, but it's still going to go over to the Dire. Benny's going to be able to snap it up. This is a dead Whisper. Pretty sure, although, no, maybe he buys himself a little bit more time. He's going to run directly into Ma, tosses him right back here to Benny for the alley-oop. And down goes Whisper.
Yep. Not caring the world now, holding Aegis and Cheese. Got his Midas in his backpack. Bounty Hunter's not up for another 12 seconds now, but this feels all. Goodbye, Schofield. I mean, in that fight before Roche, that went so well for them in so many ways. I mean, yes, you ended up getting the double damage rune on the Wraith King, and that kind of sucked for you on Beast Coast. But you ended up like wasting a lot of the time with the Wraith King, juking around at the start of the fight. You know, Lotus orbing back his Abyssal Blade. You know, pushing him back with Cogs, Juggernaut juking him around. But regardless of that, you still lost the fight pretty hard. It just goes to show like how much better the team comp on Spirits is for taking these team fights. They have such ease of execution here.
Trying everything they can to slow down Benny, but they do manage to go and dodge that Snapfire yeet. Trying to push him back. Hector, though, he needs to be careful. He is going to get stunned up. There's going to be the spin, though. Mortimer Kiss is getting tossed out. Not going to land on anyone too important here. So that is down at the very, very least. Oh my god, look at the damage coming out from Hane, though. And he's just chopping away. The toss up into the air on Chris Luck. He's got the BKB. They do. Oh, they just have too much damage. Chris Luck, he's just gone. He's down for 90-something seconds. He has no buyback. They take down the other racks here. Nice hook shot being thrown out onto the back lines. Over onto Hane. They'll follow up with a 3-man Dream Coil. And the bounces, though, coming out here from Hector, they're just not looking too hot right now. As Schofield, again, gets obliterated here. Mini trying to fight his way through. Ma also trying. Benny here trying to just figure out what he needs to do. He can't throw out a Wraith Fire Blast over into Hector because he has the Lotus Sword. But over on the back lines, Chris Luck just doing as much as he can, trying to get the kill over onto Ma. He's not going to be able to quite find it just yet. That snowball toss up into the air. Chris Luck, he's sitting so very low. And he's down. This is not looking good for Hector either. Both of these cores down. 113 over here on Ember. 95 on Chris Luck. Whisper trying to hook shot out. It's not looking like this is going to be successful. He will be next to fall. And the only survivor is the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, and Bounty Hunter, there's just no way he's able to defend this by himself. And of course, Chris Luck, he offered to... Yeah, you just went off of the back of this team fight, and they know it. You spent the last year buyback gold on Chris Luck. I think even if he was alive, he wouldn't be able to take this fight. You know, they took this in the best way possible on Beast Coast. They tried to ignore Wraith King instead of bring him down 3 times, but they couldn't do it. They're just too strong at this point.
The new K1, Benny.
Oh.
A little humility, please. Come on now, Hector.
That is cute, kid.
He did. I'm surprised we didn't see the Studian Locals. You know? But, yeah, you did play Wraith King against K1. And I said it during the draft. I was like, oh, that's a ballsy move right there. But you know what? I would say he did a good job. And he did something much different than what we're used to seeing with his Wraith King. But I would say MVP of that match, Neph, goes over to Snapfire. I think Hane set them up so well. In conjunction, of course, with Tiny. I think those two heroes really made this draft work, made a lot of space. And Beast Coast was trying something a little bit different. You know, they had the Bounty Hunter as the 5. They ran Whisper. Again, the Clockwork 3, I know you don't like it. I don't like it either. But they did try something a little bit different because it is group stages, right? It's group stages, and this is, the open qualifier team. So they're just trying something a little bit different. But I feel like Spirits is going to be feeling really good right now, right?
Oh, yeah. You're feeling pretty good about yourself. You take a game off of Beast Coast, like one of the top teams in your region. It's always awesome. But as you said, Snapfire had an amazing game. Some of these, I guess, just like the accuracy and like the timing with some of these throw forward, the Aghanim Scepter, the gobble up and the spit out, works so well in conjunction with Tiny. The Wraith King, I feel like, made a couple mistakes. Yes, he had a very good game. He's definitely a star for his team, but the Snapfire and the Tiny in conjunction with each other just played amazingly.
Agreed. Well, that is it from us tonight, guys. It's going to be a 1-1. Beast Coast taking the first game, Spirits taking the second here. So we do have plenty more Dota coming up. I believe that is tomorrow. There's going to be the first match of the day is Cat Jammers versus Team Brazil. You're just getting all the Cat Jammer games right off the bat here. But thank you so much for watching. Had a great time casting today and the other day as well. So what is it? So this is a little bit of Spanish for you, Neph. Buenos noches, good night in Espanol.
Noches.
And then boa noite in
Noite.
Portuguese. Yeah. So we're going to say good night. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Neph, for being my co-caster. And thanks so much to Sakai for running production. We'll see you again soon.